Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do a different style of a video. I'm going to show you tips and tricks on how to get your home ready to be listed for the market. Stay tuned. Okay, so we are actually at my mother's house. So we're actually just getting ready to list her house for sale. It is in a market where things are slower, so it's more of a balanced market right now, but she actually got a promotion, so she's moving out of the city 14 hours away to be relocated for her job. So even in a market like this, it's just a reminder there are still people who do have that necessity to sell, regardless of what type of market it is. So I'm gonna do a quick run through, show you some tips and tricks that we're doing to get the house photo ready. The photographer, Adam, will actually be here within the hour. So I'm just gonna show you what we do to get things ready. Stay tuned. Okay, so it's not exactly ready, but I'm gonna show you things that you wanna look out for. Very first thing is lighting. Lighting is so important. It helps make the photographer's life a whole lot easier too when there is proper lighting because it's less editing for them. So you wanna make sure all the lighting is on. Even with our lights, sometimes it's dimmable, so you wanna make sure you turn everything up to the maximum. As much brightness as possible. All windows you wanna have open. With this scenario, it is snowing outside, but you don't necessarily want to have the shades completely open, but just on an angle there so that the light can still come through. Here is Miss Roxy. Hi, Roxy. Hi, pretty girl. Okay, so sorry, I digress. So things like this, the front entry, especially in a weather like this, you want to make sure you have some mats laid down. So it just snowed last night. Yesterday was perfectly fine. And we had to shovel the snow this morning, salt and everywhere. And this is just from being outside for like 10 minutes, all the salt that has come in. So we are going to be taking these up and putting a new rack mat down. Windows and mirrors. You want to make sure you have those wiped down and have them clear. I'm going to do a quick mop before he gets here because as you can see, even the dogs have left prints on the floor. So in general, we all know declutter, declutter, declutter. So get rid of as much furniture and items as you can. Also try to depersonalize things. And really what that means is getting rid of photos with family members or yourself and just leave generic things up like that. If you have a fireplace, make sure you turn it on for the photos. That'll be nice. Tip is sometimes you can actually pretty much everybody, you can turn on your TV and either your cable network may have a channel that has a fireplace playing. You can play that in the background. That's also a good thing to have while there's showings or an open house. But during photos and video, it's really just going to be the picture. Or you can actually, if it's a smart TV, you can pull up YouTube and search fireplace and have the fireplace playing for like 2 hours. Couches. So something that I'm going to do is, pretty much every vacuum has it, but you should have a small attachment like this with a bit of a brush. Just do a quick, like you see what kind of difference that makes in itself, but just do a quick vacuum of couches and of course carpets. What else do we have here? Make sure windows are wiped down, tables are wiped down, countertops as free as possible. It's always nice when you have bright colors and just neutral colors and then just little pieces of accent. Locations, just a side tip, if you do have some alcohol on display, just try and be modest because depending on your family, you may have a lot of things in store, but you don't have to have everything on display. So keep that modest. Another good tip is the garbage. Make sure you have the garbage emptied because you don't want any stenches in there while people are coming through the house. Sink, make sure that is clean and wiped down. Again, the stove, make sure that's cleaned and wiped down. The microwave, and even pay attention to your cabinets. Oftentimes we leave different handprints and things like that there. So just do a quick wipe down there. And the less appliances on the countertop, the better. Even something to do space saving. I paid $10 for this. It just sticks on from Amazon. just to clear the countertop there, but still have accessibility. So that's that. Going upstairs. Okay, bathrooms. Biggest tip, always leave the toilet seat down. I've actually worked with clients who they will not look at a picture or come into the room if the toilet seat is up. So everybody has a different lifestyle. So just in general, leave it down. And again, less is more. So clear the countertops, have things as clear as possible. I'm going to be getting rid of those things. Garbage, either make sure it's covered, or if it's not covered, store it away. And again, just make sure everything is clear and clean. Bedrooms, especially kids' bedrooms. Sometimes there's only so much you can do. But again, just keep things tucked away. Make sure there's a good aisle to look around and people can be able to picture themselves in this living space. And again, so quick tip, oftentimes, I'm going to fix this bedding, but oftentimes it's nice to have accent pieces on a bed. So first of all, pillows are very important. You always want to have at least 4 pillows. So you'll have ideally 2 in the back. Usually you'll get a matching set, have one here and then an accent in the middle. So that's a good setup. Whatever this bed sheet is, I would suggest bringing it all the way up and having it there. And if you have like one of those soft, fluffy blankets, just put it crossways hanging there. So what would be nice to do is have the blanket on the side here. And then if you have some kind of a basket or a plate or something like that, just throw it on there and you can put any article there, or sometimes even a coffee mug, whatever you'd like as an accent. And then again, reminder, like you see the difference it makes having these closed versus just opening them slightly. So you want to let in as much light as possible. Mirrors, wipe it all down, make sure it's clean. Even the TV screens, wipe those down. Fireplace, again, if you have one, put it on. In here, a lot more basic, not much to do here, but again, just have everything clean and neutral. Let's see. Okay, laundry machines. So with the laundry here, try and have it empty, especially for the photos. Like you can actually see, I have some clothes in there, so I'll need to take those out. But especially when you're having showings, people will actually open the machines up and see what kind of size it is. Like, oh, this is a bad example because I have stuff in there. But like this laundry machine is huge and it's so deep. It can fit huge duvets there. People will want to look inside and see what kind of accessibility that they have there. Okay, so here's a no-no for me, but lighting, like, do you see the difference between this white light and this, what is this, soft white, soft yellow or something? Try and have all the lighting consistent. This bulb is even out, so I actually need to get a new one. Let me take this out. But first of all, you want to have light bulbs and everything. Second of all, the kind of color you choose will make a difference. So note that. And even in here, oh, well, this is another big thing too. Properties with income potential. So this is like a little bachelor studio down here with the second kitchenette. When she bought this house, they actually had this as a second living room. But again, you can stage it however you'd like. And then depending on the weather, there's only so much you can do. But the main thing is you want to have a clear path. Weather like this, you want to make sure you lay down some salt so that there aren't any accidents. And also, air fresheners are a great thing to have. What you want to keep in mind is what kind of air freshener you make will be a big difference. You have the normal plug-in ones, but sometimes there's a lot of safety hazards. You have to be careful with those. And then the type of scent you choose is important too, because you don't want to have anything that's too strong. So if you do get something, get it real basic. These are ones that just sit on the countertop, and you can always hide them in different places, different nooks and things like that. You don't want to have too much because then it may seem like you're trying to hide a smell or hide something, but having something there can definitely make a big difference. Okay, so that's basically it for right now. Those are a few tips to get your home ready to be listed. The things that I went over on this floor are basically consistent with every floor. There's different ways to go above and beyond. I'll show you guys some tips later on, but any certain features of the home, you want to try and highlight that as much as possible. Sometimes when you have a home that you're listing and other agents are coming in and showing the home, they may not do all the research to look up all the highlights of the home. So you want to make it as easy as possible for any potential buyer to know the highlights of your home. So having different little info sheets, I actually print out little highlight sheets with information about highlights of the home, and I will post it. So for instance, this home has a brand new furnace within the last 7 months. I'm gonna make a picture, not a post-it, but have a picture with my logo and put that information on the furnace room. So when people go down there, they know that. And different things like that. So you can either put it physically in the home in a classy way, or you can certainly create a feature sheet and put that on the listing online so that people have access to that as well. Either way, those are my tips for today. I will keep you guys posted on how it goes, and I hope you have a wonderful year. Take care.